and all this other stuff that's on the periphery. It's fun for us to talk about. It's going to make for a great night, but it's about who's going to execute here in this moment.
Absolutely so, Adam. Historically, West Virginia has had the upper hand in the Mountain State Derby. 16 wins for WVU compared to 7 for Marshall, but the last 3 meetings evenly split, 1 win apiece with 1 draw in 2021. Our referee tonight is Lucas Feathers. He blows the whistle, and we're underway in this historic rivalry clash between number 1 Marshall and number 5.
It as well, and Marshall can do the same thing with its attacking players.
Thundering Herd in the attacking third here. Cross deflected well by Dante Huckabee.
What you mean, you can't do better than lead the country in goals scored and goals against average.
Bit of a messy situation here for West Virginia. Marshall into the box, shot on goal, deflected across the line. Matthew Bell has scored, and Marshall takes an early 1-0 lead in the Mountain State Derby.
Right to form for Marshall, attacking the right side of West Virginia's defense. The ball gets across, and Matthew Bell is there to clean it up. That's what a goal scorer does. He starts this by chipping it over the top. A great job there by Iomesh, and Bell follows it up and gets to that back post and gives Marshall the early 1-0 lead.
Lee got a mitt to the cross, but Bell still put it away anyway. It all started because of a bad pass from the back line by West Virginia. And the Thundering Herd on the road, out in front a few moments ago on the Matthew Bell goal in the 6th minute. Player slips and falls. Here's Marcus Caldera. Caldera, left-footed shot is saved by Peralta.
Good job in pursuit there by Fujita to force Caldera to take this off his left foot, but the slippage there starts Marcus Caldera on the run. Peralta able to make that save rather easily.
Practice after team meals will clean up after his teammates. On the other end, Matthew Bell trying to send a player forward. He had Amen Sordo at the penalty spot, but it was deflected and scooped up by Jackson Lee.
Yeah, that's what we call him. And again, still a long way to go with this, but West Virginia's star had an opportunity, was not able to convert.
Opportunity the other way. Ors Navarro with the through ball to McCormick. Back to Ors Navarro! Equalizer! Listen to that roar! West Virginia won, Marshall won, and we've barely played 10 minutes.
Well, we knew this was going to be a lot of fun, and here we go. Again, I thought 0-0 wasn't a likely outcome. I thought 1-0 wasn't a likely outcome. So here we go, off to the races. This is just 2 good teams going at it, and a clinical finish here. West Virginia winning that ball in the midfield and off to the run. A great overlap there, and just a terrific finish there for Ors Navarro, going to get the ball out of the net. Hustle play, and another assist here for Luke McCormick to knock this one up here for the Mountaineers.
How many big moments has Luke McCormick been a part of for West Virginia? The 5th year from Derby, England, with the assist on the Ors Navarro leveler. He had the assist on Ike Swiger's goal in the spring of 2021. West Virginia beating Marshall 1-0. The final team to...
is the kind and brand of soccer I think we are hoping to see tonight. So I continue to see these teams continue to try and be open.
Long ball, past a defender. Caldera in the clear. 2-1 West Virginia, just like that.
Well, we talked about the big-time players under these bright lights. Caldera didn't take advantage of the first one, makes the most of the second one, and we have 3 goals here in just 12 minutes. Unbelievable start here to this one, and we still got a long way to go. Boy, is this a lot of fun.
Marcus Caldera, the Sun Belt Conference leader in goals. 10 on the season, 15 on his career. The Portland goal was huge. This is pretty big too.
Oh, we talked about how quickly Marshall goes from back to front. How about West Virginia popping that one over the top? Caldera so big and strong, gets to the ball first and puts it away. That's a tough ask there for Perota. We know how good of a shot stopper he is, but even under those circumstances, that is a tough one. And you see that crowd celebrating. A great shot of the crowd there here tonight. A lot of energy in this stadium.
They'll credit the assist to the goalkeeper, Jackson Lee, on the long ball. Believe that's his first career assist, certainly his first assist at West Virginia. Maybe in his collegiate career, he played 2 seasons at George Mason before transferring to WVU. It's the 12th minute. West Virginia has already overcome a 1-0 deficit and is now just the second team. Only 2 teams have led Marshall this season. West Virginia, one of those 2.
Well, we got a long way to go here, and we talked about Perota getting involved in the attack. He also has an assist this year.
Bad decision. Here's Olakainen, a little bit strong for Caldera. It's 2 goals for Marcus Caldera. A brace in seconds. Can you believe this? 3-1.
I'm not sure that I can. Marcus Caldera with a brace just seconds after he gives West Virginia the 2-1 lead. The Mountaineers are flying here, and we knew Marshall was going to have a lot of touches in the back. West Virginia picked an opportunity to attack, wins it, and sets up this 3rd goal.
Well, if you watch this replay, this does not look like the #1 team in the nation, quite frankly. Marshall has fallen asleep here. Otto Olakainen picks off the pass. It's not a great touch from Caldera, but he makes do with it anyway. One more time. Dugan's pass picked cleanly away by Olakainen, who gets the assist on the Caldera goal with his left foot. It's 11 goals this season for the Sun Belt leader.
Well, and we've seen Marshall have some touches, and they...
That one beyond Huckabee. Could be trouble here for West Virginia. Here's Iomesh on the right foot. Oh, just wide. Looked like a dangerous chance for Adam Iomesh. He's scored 5 goals already this season.
Yeah, I think Huckabee got caught a little bit with that ball over his head. Tried to close it down. Got a little bit of help there from Ryan Baer late. But it was almost a 2nd goal from Iomesh. Good strike.
Sun Belt's leader in goals. Shot is deflected. Falls back to the herd. Bell trying to get a touch on it. Shot ricochets for a corner kick. I think it was Hai Pinto who had the blast that deflected off Broughton. First corner of the night for either team.
West Virginia knocking down a couple of shots here, deflecting them. That's really key. The Thundering Herd, we just talked about not having a ton of touches in that final.
Sterngard to take.
The center back, Morris Dugan, is a great target here.
Goal for Marshall. 3-2 in the 18th minute.
I'm not sure if I called my shot there, Nick, but I think it was Dugan on the near post. He's a big target out of that center back position, makes that run to the near post and puts it back in the back of the net.
Absolutely was. Dugan, the captain, on the near post. Here's Iomesh on the far side for the Thundering Herd. Cross toward Bell. Lee has to come out and collects. They want to go deep once again. Lee boots it to Sukata, but Fujita wins the header.
Yeah, I think
Virginia, Luke McCormick hustling for it, can't get there in time. Ball pinged out toward midfield, and it does fall to McCormick. Chance here for West Virginia. It's a 2-on-3. Through ball to Utaro Sukata. Sukata on his right foot, off the side netting. Another golden opportunity for the team in gold, but this one just doesn't connect.
I got to tell you, I'm a little surprised that the flag stayed down on this one. And this is how much fun.
Took it away. Now here's another chance for West Virginia with numbers. Olakainen options either side. Picks out Ors Navarro at the top of the box. Curler! Wide. Goal kick.
And another Marshall player hits the turf and leads to a turnover. West Virginia goes on the attack.
Here's Marcus Caldera. Thundering Herd sending numbers backward. Great ball to Ors Navarro, just wide. Oh, that would have been a beautiful finish had it connected.
I see Sergio Ors Navarro with a little bit of a look of disappointment there. Caldera does a nice job playing it forward, himself into space. A good ball here. And this is effort. Oh, on the outside of the foot. I missed that the first time.
What a dart that is. Ors Navarro. Perota's off his line. Did he handle that ball? The referee says no, but West Virginia's coaches seem convinced that Perota handled the ball outside of the box.
Well, we're going to get another great look at it. West Virginia is getting out on the attack so quick, I believe it hit his leg.
Absolutely.
What they're doing for the universities.
Christou with a great move. Christou with a great pass. Ryan Crooks off the post. That looked like 4-2. Ryan Crooks had a day to set that one up. So close.
He really did have all the time in the world. A great ball there across the pitch. And
we have one more spark still to come. 20 seconds left. Olakainen is plowed through. Here's Joao Roberto from Marshall with the chip. Oh, Freddie Jorgensen with an absolutely class play on the end line before halftime. That is incredible.
What a play. The Marshall bench is asking for it to be reviewed.
Surely saved it.
Yeah, because he caught it right at the line and sent it over the crossbar.
And we will have a video review. We're watching the replay ourselves, but the referee, Lucas Feathers, has just gestured that he is going to come over to the near sideline and take a look at the replay. So here's how this works. It's not a broadcast feed. It's the Spidio camera, which is basically an all-22 cam. One more look. That might be the best look, right, Adam?
Yeah, and I got to tell you, I mean, I don't do physics. Just basically the way where Freddie Jorgensen hits that ball and pops it over the top, I just can't see a way in which that would be a goal.
It's close. It's close. One more look at the best angle. The entire ball has to cross the byline.
Yeah, and it's going to be tough from that angle, but it would be difficult for that ball to be in and for him to pop it straight up and not hit the crossbar. I guess that's ultimately my point, but it looks like the teams are staying out here as this one gets reviewed. There would only be seconds left. I guess that would be the other part of it.
Sukata against Hai Pinto on the far side. Sukata lays it off to McCormick. McCormick wants a shot. Scooped up by Gabriel Perota.
And lurking there was Sergio Ors Navarro if Perota spills it, but Perota does a nice job making a clean save there, not allowed.
Taimu Okiyoshi from Marshall. Garcia Pascual gets rid of it quickly. Simone crossing, Pascual in the box. Okiyoshi with a touch, cleared by Olakainen. Second chance is just wide. A good look by Alexander Sterngard. Goal kick, West Virginia.
And Jackson Lee started to lay out for that.
West Virginia, McCormick to Caldera, just outside the 18. Caldera, side netting again. But he's won a corner for WVU. It'll be the fourth corner for WVU and the 8th total on the night.
Good square ball there to Marcus Caldera. Gets a shot, the deflection.
The stand. Still a lot of time for that to change here, though. Caldera was onside as the ball was played. He's on a brace already. He lays it off to an open Yutaro Sukata, who sends it over the bar. A prime chance for the winger from Japan to make it 4-2.
Oh, that is one he is definitely going to want back. Caldera does a nice job using his body and then setting things up for Yutaro Sukata, who just does.
Caldera. Back to McCormick. Back to Christou. Christou. Still Christou, but he's run out of space. Crossing in, deflected out. West Virginia corner kick.
Lots of possession for West Virginia inside that 18-yard box. Ends up.
Hurd. Sukata in space. He's worked the far side most of the match. Near side now. Sukata's cross to the back post is a dangerous one. Fujita had to knee it over the bar. Another corner for WVU. It's 6th of the night.
You talked about how Marshall has really not trailed much this season. I would venture to also guess this is about as much on the back foot of a match that they have been here this season. West Virginia really impressive in this last little stretch, really possessing the ball and creating some opportunities. Attractive to the fans.
Physical too. Ryan Baer takes Okiyoshi down to the turf and springs West Virginia forward. Sukata finds Caldera. Caldera on his left. Oh, what a goal! It's a hat trick from magical Marcus Caldera. West Virginia 4, Marshall 2.
What a goal here by Marcus Caldera. Pulls it back on that left foot and just slides it right into that far post for the hat trick for Marcus Caldera. In the biggest of moments, we talked about which players are going to step up under these bright lights in front of this sellout crowd. And Marcus Caldera has responded with 3 goals.
3 of the very best. He's made them pay on the biggest of stages. Marcus Caldera, the first West Virginia player to score a hat trick since Andy Bevan in 2014. 3 on the night, a dozen on the season for the sophomore from Canada. A night of nights, and this is his.
Big-time players make big-time plays in big-time games. How about that one? 2-goal lead for West Virginia.
A wild and wonderful West Virginia hat trick by magical Marcus. The perfect season for Mark. Possession now. He sets up Okiyoshi. Okiyoshi, great through pass to Roberto. Roberto down in the box. No whistle. Jackson Lee gonna blast it. Roberto was almost there. Fujita with the header, and it falls to Christou. He's got options to his left. Christou going left. Cutting back right. Christou! 5-2! What a night for West Virginia!
Marshall came into this match having only given up 5 goals this season, and it's 5 in 74 minutes for West Virginia. This one comes off the deflection for Christou and gets into the back of the net. The Mountaineers with the 5-2 lead.
It's the first collegiate goal for Konstantinos Christou, the freshman from Nicosia, Cyprus, and it is gigantic. This is the night, and it has well and truly been West Virginia's night.
Christou, this is an individual effort here. You mentioned it, he had options. Brings it back onto that right foot, gets a little bit of a deflection, and all Peralta can do is just see it go past him. A little too much space here, I think, at the top of the box allowed. The Mountaineers put in a 5th. And you see the Marshall defender just go to the turf. This is unprecedented here for the Thundering Herd this season. Again, as we come, championship is a great mark of his squad because you have to run such a gauntlet to get through it.
Ors Navarro with a rip, Peralta with a save.
Great touch there by Ors Navarro.
Good ball from Ors Navarro too. Christou just can't. This is Ayamesh. Desperation cross is gobbled up by Jackson Lee. Matthew Bell got. Final 10 seconds. Marshall may still win the Sun Belt. It's won a national title before. It could still do so again. But this night belongs to the Mountaineers. You can paint the Mountain State gold and blue. West Virginia 5, Marshall 2. The Mountaineers have defeated the #1 team in the country for the first time since 2011.
And the fans are rushing the field again. I'm not sure I've ever seen this for a regular season match. Unbelievable scene here at Dick DeLess Soccer Stadium. And again, this was West Virginia's night. For the 90 minutes, they were the better side.